First round.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good afternoon to you, and here at the Civic Center, the Hexagon, in the Civic Center at Reading, we welcome you once again to another professional wrestling session, and a special one because once more we have two eliminators for you in the last 8 quarterfinals for this vacant British welterweight title. The two men in the ring now, Ken Joyce of Rushden, Northamptonshire, just about in the welterweight, but my gosh, he's very close. He's right on the border of 11-11, which is the maximum. And Jeff Kaye is almost the same, about 11-10 and a half. So they're both right on the upper limit of the welterweight bracket, but they could just, their experience could bring them to the semi-finals. So one of these only, of course, can go through, but both of them really class wrestlers. Jeff Kaye on the right for his speed, and Ken Joyce of Rushden for his tremendous technical skill. It's 8 3-minute rounds, as all these quarterfinals are. 3-minute rounds only, 8 of them, 2 falls to decide. Max Ward, the referee from Birmingham. And we'll get some tremendous technique here, and I think the crowd here at Reading, judging by that applause there, is going to appreciate it. They're not helping us at all by wearing the same colored trunks, of course, but the identification point here, I imagine, is the striped socks belonging to Ken Joyce, which will help if we can see the feet. Amazingly enough, the hair's the same color as well. It's not going to be easy, but that's Kaye from Hull, Yorkshire, on the deck now. And 1 minute to go in the first round. Kaye sliding in there for a trip. Gets the leg lock he wanted. And the bar is through. Figure 4 leg lock with bar. Full Japanese triangle hold, under half a minute to go now. Ken Joyce the attack from the rear with that full Japanese triangle hold. He's folded right across his face. If he can turn out of it, he might be able to get his opponent in the same hole, but he's got to hurry. He's got 7 seconds. So, good, rather careful start by both men as we go over to Ken Joyce's corner. Ken Joyce from Rushden, Northamptonshire, 11 stone 11, right on the limit. Born in Toronto, Canada, now lives in Northampton, has done since a kid, I think. Of course, a great wrestling family. Brother Doug, top wrestler as well.
Seconds away, or round 2.
Round 2, 7 to go, no score. 2 falls to decide it. Ken Joyce versus Jeff Kaye. And not too easy to identify here. Ken Joyce with the striped socks, white socks with red and blue stripe on them, in fact. Just showing above the top of his boots, which might help. Otherwise, I'm afraid they're not helping us with the trunks. There's a close-up of the socks. If you can see the feet, that'll identify for you. That's Ken Joyce. A veteran, really, I suppose, from the wrestling ring point of view. He has retired from the ring twice, but from his performance so far in these early rounds, it doesn't look like it. Great scissors there, and the way he got it on was so neat. Well, all that is, figure 4 head scissors. It's a melee of legs, but it's just 2 there. the head firmly ensconced between the knees. Oh, well done. He's in it again, in trouble again. He's out the same way, but still caught back in. Jeff Kaye has no cauliflower ears at the present moment, but he's liable to get them if this goes on, if he tries to get out that way especially. Less than a minute now in the second round. The perfect timing of Ken Joyce is going to come in handy here. Half a minute to go. Kaye still trying it. He's got the feed this time. Yes, nicely. But it's only left about 10 seconds in this second round. Kaye on the right, in the full Japanese stranglehold again, undressing it. Halfway to getting out of it then, when the bell interrupted him. Well, Jeff Kaye from Hull, although he's been a professional for quite a time, now 12 years, I think, he must know that he's got tremendous problems here this afternoon against this vastly experienced opponent. But his speed will come in handy against the skill of his opponent, and it should be an interesting bout, I think. 6 rounds to go.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3, still no score. 2 falls to decide this. Jeff Kaye on the left there from Hull versus Ken Joyce in the striped socks from Rushden, Northamptonshire. Second comeback he's made to the ring after retiring. And with the back twist, his back twist there. Side head Chancery Kaye. Of course, one of these two men will go into the semi-finals for the vacant British welterweight title, left vacant by the Dynamite Kid, who has gone to America, along with Steve Gray and Jimmy Brooks from Lausanne. Nicely over the top, and it's Kaye causing trouble here. It's it. Well, Kaye's speed really came in handy there. It just took him 54 seconds into that third round to get the first fall over the experienced man. Our master of ceremonies for this afternoon's program, John Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third round and the first fall of the contest in favor of Jeff Kaye.
Jeff Kaye there. I don't know if he expected to be one up as early as round 3. Well, there's 5 rounds to go. He must know what troubles he's got ahead here.
Seconds away, round 4.
To keep ahead. Round 4, 1 fall up. Kaye on the left. The longer hairstyle of Kaye's will help the identification. If we can't see the feet. Ken Joyce's socks there, showing up white and red and blue and all kinds of colors. I cannot see a man with Joyce's experience being behind for very long.
1, 2, 3.
Full Nelson now, Joyce. Ken Joyce himself at the back there with a full Nelson on Kaye has got so near becoming the British welterweight champion so many times. Just missed that coveted crown on a few occasions, but he's got to the finals before and missed it. Let's see if he gets to the final this time. So far, just a couple of lightweights in the semi-finals. And the next one we'll see this afternoon, of course. They were in England, double leg Nelson there. Joyce, very good chance for him. Folding press miss, but the legs right on the bottom rope.
How does he sleep at night? Horlicks could help anyone get a restful night's sleep.
Bye then, thanks for your call. Here at the One Account, we speak to thousands of people who realise they could shrink the size of their mortgage by combining it with their current account. People just like Tom. His mortgage was getting in the way of his life, until he discovered the mortgage shrinker at oneaccount.com. Like many people, he was so amazed that he could shrink years off his mortgage. He thought he'd give me a call, just to make sure he'd got it all right. And he had. I was able to confirm how much he could be saving. Then, when he was ready, I filled out his application and did all the paperwork. So he was delighted that his mortgage could shrink, especially as his family was growing. See how much you could shrink your mortgage. Try out the mortgage shrinker at oneaccount.com. Then call us on 08456 10 20 66, just to make sure you're not seeing things. Good afternoon, One Account. How can I help you?
We challenged Churchill and he guaranteed to beat the renewal price on our home insurance.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
And he automatically gave us 40 grand's worth of contents cover, which is plenty for us.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
So we didn't have to work out exactly how much all our stuff was worth.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, homeowners, challenge Churchill. If you haven't claimed for 3 years, we guarantee to beat the renewal price for your home insurance.
One Jack the Lad, plus one unbelievably low personal loan rate of just 5.9%, plus one quick free call, equals one very, very careful owner, with a loan rate that leaves RBS, Abbey, First Direct and NatWest standing. Now that's a real plus from Alliance and Leicester. So for a low 5.9% personal loan rate, whether it's something for the home, a holiday or even a new car, call 0800 056 1412 or visit our website.
Wallop, I've just been hit by my car insurance. So I hunt around for a better deal. But what can I expect for my money?
Travelling abroad, sir? That's extra. Courtesy car? Oh, we don't do those.
Oh, but you do get a complimentary tax disc holder.
With Pru, the only surprise is that you get free green flag breakdown cover. And you could save up to £130. Even more online.
Oh, I'll do it now.
Call 0800 0327 479 or visit pru.co.uk.
Two great sportsmen in there, and not a thought in either of them's head there about bending the rules of old shoe. one on one on the other, so it's the same holder going for. Stalemate. Well, Joyce, always one of his specialties, this. He's got 1 minute to see if he can make it. He's got a backbreaker on already on this man, Kaye. Kaye trying to take the weight on his head and feet on a sort of high bridge. But those knees of Joyce right in his back there. Yuck. Painful look about it, isn't it? Much too far over, Kaye. Much too far over. Joyce just wriggles out with great ease. And into a backhammer, but you see how Joyce countered there before it was even on almost, and he didn't fall for that one either, but he came to the toe hold. Lovely stuff. Just slowly and deliberately for it. Now Kaye's left arm and left leg interwoven, the right leg coming into with 3 seconds left in the round. All 4 limbs now, Kaye's in trouble. Oh, what a pity for Joyce, having got him really wound up. I wonder what the next move was. At the end of the bell for the end of round 4, unfortunately interrupted. Now the question is, can he get him a power? Oh yes, I'm sure. And that's how sporty it is. Okay, Carl, quite understand what happened to him then. But I'm afraid he's going to get a lot more of that against this past master of the wrestling art.
Seconds away of round 5.
Round 5, halfway through this bout now, 4 rounds to go. Still Jeff Kaye of Hull, Yorkshire, leading Ken Joyce of Northamptonshire by 1-4 in this third quarter-final for the vacant British welterweight crown. 2 last Saturday, won by Steve Gray and Jim Breaks, respectively. One of these will go through to make the third semi-finalist. And later on this afternoon, we'll see the other bouts, the other eliminator. Forwards. Here we go. Joyce going for the double leg Nelson reverse. A little bit late for that one. Yes, Joyce's tremendous skill, technical skill, and Kaye's speed matching perfectly so far. Flying tackle. Oh, Joyce saw that coming a mile away. And not too good a landing by Kaye. Still a couple of minutes to go, and couch beating out of that one all right. not a second time. Quick handshake. Oh, that's what happens when you try a quick handshake trick on him. And a folding press, and look at those arms held. They can't move. No chance. And that just 1 minute, 19 seconds in a round 5, the equalizing fall to Ken Joyce.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the 5th round, the second fall of the contest, an equalizer to Ken Joyce.
And a great move, the speed of the move. And the first to come and congratulate him, Jeff Kaye. There he is. Now, that's the sort of bout it is. Great. It's about 3 rounds to go, 1 each.
Seconds away of round 6.
Well, now, can Kaye use his speed to advantage again and avoid these tremendous and neat tricks of Joyce? You see that, like that one? He just let him go. And, of course, he comes up against the joint. Back hammer. Bit Jeff Kaye just a little bit Ken Joyce just a little bit George Kiddish here. So still the back hammer. And still Joyce with the advantage because of the finger interlock. Nicely done by Kaye. Got the head scissors on, but how quickly he released when his opponent's feet were through the ropes. And the applause from the crowd for that. That's another trick of Ken Joyce, but he thought a posting was coming straight down to the deck. Never seen another wrestler use that. I don't know why not, because it's a really good get out. Maybe Kaye's got a way to counter it. And watch this Joyce hop very quickly, and it's just a little bit slow the follow-up though. Folding press this time, and he's got those arms again. And Ken Joyce actually standing on his head with a pinfall arm, and he's got it. No bad luck on Jeff Kaye. With just 1 minute 23 seconds gone. It's Ken Joyce of Northampton, from Rushton, Northamptonshire, goes into the semi-final along with Steve Gray and Jim Breaks. So